I moved back to Chattanooga, so I'm living up here with my good friend Bo. Well, I live by myself, but I'm training with Bo, and I got my buddy Andy Peters. He handles all of my website, social media stuff. I mean, well, I do my social media stuff, but he handles all the pictures, and he handles a great deal of all my business side of things, kind of managing everything. And I'm training here. I train here at the train station a lot, and there's several other gyms in the area that we frequent. But I mean, this is kind of I refer to this as my home gym. Train Station Fitness. There's their cool little logo back there. And so yeah, we're getting it in and killing shit here.
How many was it?
Like 12.
I was 12?
12. I think you had 11. I had 12.
I counted 16. I don't know how the hell he got 12. I can't count them.
As far as what's been going on with me this year, let's see. I guess the biggest change in my life has been started working with Hany. And, everybody knows who Hany is, Hany Rambod, in case you don't know, creator of FST7 and, trainer of, many good guy, great pros. And, I think he's trained a couple Mr. Olympias. He trained that guy, what's his name, Phil Heath. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty decent. But, anyways, yeah, started working with Hany, and, from that, I mean, that alone, I've learned so much. And the thing with Hany really has been, it's not really been about, my intensity, because I've always had the intensity, Nobody's ever had to tell me to push harder, anybody who's ever seen me train knows that. But it's actually been almost dialing down the intensity a little bit and controlling some of the chaos to a point where you realize, you really need to focus on, like if you're doing something for your lats, don't just jerk the damn weight around. I mean, feel your lats, feel them, stretch out, feel them contract, really build that mind-muscle connection, really, focus on what you're doing and just home in and just for 8 to 10 or 8 to 12, whatever reps, just, that split second, just really focus on what you're doing. And I think that's really made a big difference with me, because I've never really been egotistical as far as my lifting, but I think I was just ignorant, I just didn't know. And I thought, moving weight was moving weight, and as long as I was doing it with the right form, it was still just moving weight. But that's not really true, you can do good form on a squat, but you might not be bringing up your quads. You can squat the world and have really good form, and there's lots of guys that do it but don't have big, sweeping, pretty quads. And that's just, it's more about just, like I said, just focusing on what you're doing and really feeling the muscle and isolating and targeting a specific muscle or muscle group. And so yeah, I've learned that from Hany, and then of course the nutrition and the training, as far as like, some weeks we're training stuff twice a week, some weeks we're training stuff once a week, some weeks we're, it's just always switching it up. And I mean, God, man's a damn genius, like really. Never in my life did I know that there was so much stuff involved in what we're doing here. As you'll see through the video, what we did pretty much is start out, we did some behind the neck pull downs just to like open up and stretch out the lats. And then from there we went into just, we used the camber bar, it's reverse grip pull downs. I just like the camber, the curl bar, camber bar, whatever you want to call it, because it's got like a little bit of angle to it. It's not straight, so my wrist can like grab it a little better without putting so much torque, twisting my wrist out. And it seems to feel a little better. And also I can just bring it down and squeeze better with my lats. So, that's a good thing, obviously, when you're trying to work them. And anyways, yeah, so after that, we go into, we did 4 sets behind the neck, 3 sets reverse grip. Then after that, we went into just like a bent over barbell row. That's pretty typical for anybody training back. I mean, that's, no secret. I try to keep my reps between 8 to 12. And sometimes as high as 15, on everything. And so yeah, anyways, so we did 3 working sets there, and worked up to 405. Normally I might stop at 315. Sometimes, I mean, it just depends. Like, honestly, the way it goes here lately is like 1 week I'll do 405 and then 1 week I'll stay with 315 because by the time, you know, I'm training back every 6 days now, so by the time the next back day rolls around, I'm just like, I guess I'm just, my lower back hadn't caught up, you know, yet, so I don't ever like to push, and especially now, like, my training, I'm kind of at a point where, you know, I was training, you know, a lot of body parts twice a week and training real heavy and hard for, you know, the past like 12 weeks we've been really killing it and putting on a lot of great size. So now we're just kind of backing off the weight and the intensity and just trying to kind of, you know, let my body just rest and heal up just a little bit, you know, maybe just for a few weeks, and then we'll be right back into banging and getting it like always. But yeah, so this week we went to 405, and I don't know how many I got, but you know, I felt like it was a good productive set. And then after that we went into you know, one-arm dumbbell rows, and we did 3 working sets there. And you know, after those, like, I really felt like my lats, you know, were really fired up and hitting hard and really full of blood and pumped. So I was really ready to just pretty much finish up. So we went into, you know, with the rack pulls. It's like well, we do our rack pulls a little different. We call them rack pulls, but it's really just a deadlift, you know, with each side on a platform, like a elevated, I don't know what you call it. It emulates a rack pull. Anyways, and so we did, I don't know, 4 or 5 sets there. And yeah, that was pretty much it, you know, and it wasn't an insane amount of volume, you know, just decent intensity and really focusing on what I'm doing.
There you go.
Oh, that's it. It was we'll say 12. Felt like 12. Yeah, felt like about 20. Well, pretty sure it wasn't that many.
As far as next year, plans for next year, I'll be booking guest posings. You know, if you're a promoter out there, you know, I think I did, you know, 5 or 6 this year. If you're a promoter out there and you got a show and, you know, you need a guest poser that's not going to break the bank, hit me up, you know, a guy like me, you know, not necessarily as expensive as some of the big name guys, but you know, I love doing it and I have fun doing it. You know, I love to travel, I love to meet people, and I'm just blessed to be able to do what I do. And I truly enjoy just traveling and going around and meeting fans and all that. I mean, that's really what I'm about and what I enjoy doing. Anybody that's got, you know, if you got, you know, a charity organization or a foundation or something you put together, and you know, you put together, I mean, a legitimate charity event, not something that you're going to prosper from, you know, not something that you're going to, you know, a portion of the proceeds go to charity. I'm talking about a legitimate charity event. You know, I'm more than happy to anytime work something like that, because I mean, you know, we're fortunate to do what we do, and that's the God's honest truth. And people don't realize, you know, people jump out of bed every morning. You know, you jump out of bed and throw your clothes on and walk out the door, and a lot of people don't even know just how damn lucky you are to be able to do that, you know. And there's people born in this world every day that are blind, they can't even see. You know, they wake up and they don't know if it's night or day outside, you know. And people that are born with all kinds of, you know, muscular disabilities, and, you know, paralyzed individuals and veterans that have been harmed overseas and can no longer function, you know, a normal life. And you know, you guys, not you guys, we all do. We all take life for granted in a very, very big way. And so yeah, I'm kind of a big advocate of any kind of work, you know, we can do to help out people that are less fortunate than us, because you know, we're blessed to be able to do the things we do. And if we're not giving back to the people who can't, if we're not trying to assist and help the people who can't do those things, then I mean, that's just pretty sad, guys, to be honest. That's, you know, that is what it is. I guess that pretty much wraps it up. You know, make sure if you're not following me on Instagram, it's just at Dallas McCarver, you know, no spaces, no, just DALLAS MCCARVER. Twitter's the same thing. Facebook, you know, IFBB Pro, Dallas McCarver, whatever, you know, you just type in my name, you'll find me. Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, guys, and thanks for checking it out. Stay tuned to MD. Me and Andy, we're just now getting our website set up. We're getting videos rolling. Actually, probably about the time this one hits MD, me and Andy shot a chest training video that'll probably be out. So, you know, stay tuned to MD. I'm about to start cranking out all kinds of videos, just random stuff, cooking, lifestyle stuff, eating, whatever, just stupid stuff, goofing off with friends, training. I mean, it's all going to be out there for you guys to see. And so, yeah, stay tuned to that. And until next time, guys, you know, be real and just be kind to each other, man. Too much negativity in the world not to be kind to each other. And just keep it positive, you know. And that's really the main thing. There's people in life, you know. There's just people want to walk around miserable and pissed off all the time, but you know, just stay happy. Take care.
Reminisce memories, would you forget?